Ma Boyd said that Tomatay Skerrit and Dr. McIntyre looked for everywhere to bleed the poor, but they never touched the oversized cabinet and the bunk of political bedbugs. She said that everybody who Tomatay Skerrit discarded from his cabinet or lost an election is on the state's payroll. But the starboy of stupidity refused to cut the wasteful spending of his cabal. The helper said don't forget that Tomatay Skerrit is still taking the $64,000 monthly to run his high life, while the poor has to pay a 300% increase on a death certificate. Ma Boyd that the Laba cabinet consists of the lunatic crime minister, 17 purchased ministers and 4 parliamentary secretaries, with roll and tight pants hostel as the 2 other senators. Unaware Rosling, Gunslinger Daru, Whiteless, Austri Langsell, Tauger Sue Ian, demoted Catherine and Dispenser Kent were all stripped of their political powers, but they were all brought back in lucrative state-milking positions. The helper said that she wonders if Tomatay Skerrit made a deal with Fowouch Addies, because she gone more quiet than to back Bambish. Ma Boyd said that Necklace Shanks, Petter Pepper, Cassius and Lipsy Carisser are all sucking to Meg's side breast of the Ministry of Agriculture. Judas was installed as speaker, while Flirty Lindsay is roaming everywhere and Ty Papa is the remote ambassador to Venezuela. The helper said that he wonders if Ty Papa can eat that big plate of Wendy's chicken. Ma Boyd said that Tomatay Skerrit has himself and 37 others gaining a minimum monthly salary of $6,500 from the state for doing absolutely nothing. She said but the starboy of stupidity is imposing a license fees on the credit union movement in Dominica. The helper said that he hopes that the credit union league get the testicular fortitude to stand up to these evil men in high offices. Not how the nuisance commissioner lacks the balls to stand up to Tomatay Skerrit. And Lil Willie Tony has no tool to stand up to the vet. The chef said that Mr Mia Mottley is more evil than Tomatay Skerrit. For her to head dive into a septic tank to suck out the life out of Dominica. She said as a respected regional leader Mr Mia Mottley took a no-bid contract to extend the Melville Hall Airport runaway. But what is even more diabolic, she took her sewage company, Jose Liquid and Solid Waste Management to do the project. She said that Mr Mia Mottley is the power behind this money-washing, shit-sucking company with Anderson Cherry as the front man. The helper said just how Tomatay Skerrit is the power behind Caribbean Construction Ltd but Formi Rouge Cris wants to play big shot. The chef said that Mr Mia Mottley has lost every credibility in the region. She continues to demonstrate to be as dishonest, conning and corrupt as Lunatic Roosevelt, Shim Hartley Henry and Mark Maloney. She said that politics really make strange bedfellows. The helper said just imagine Mr Mia Mottley in bed with Mrs Peter Weakham. The assistant chef said that the residents of the La Plaine ghetto apartments are very scared, because gangs are taking over the building and everyone is afraid to talk. She said she was informed and confirmed that one guy is the influencer and harbors all kind of fellas in the building. He recently came back from Guada illegally and they have all kind of bikes stored inside the apartments. They ride the bikes inside the building while reeving them up. The helper said not how Dispenser Kent was caught reeving Nurse Weakham in Stock Farm. She said a large quantity of marijuana was stored in an apartment. They recently went to Guada to sell them. This is the reason for all the bikes and other items they brought back. Besides the leaky, shocking, shit backing up uncomfortable apartments. She said that residents are scared that the new La Plaine ghetto apartment building will have a war soon, because of the kind of vehicles that come in and out of the building at any given time. The helper said just how element goes in and out of homes in the southeast, using the young vulnerable women. The assistant chef said that Happy Cassie is too soft to handle these kind of characters. Those guys smoke anything, anywhere. She said their vocabulary and music is not for the majority of the residents, which are young ones and elderly. It reach a point where people are praying for them to crash on these bikes. Laba has placed the laborites as dangerous conditions while they are eating lobster in air condition. The helper said that those fearful laborites will go to Willie's Junction and scream, Laba is still the best choice. Ma Boyd said that she wants to know how Weave Denise announced PopCon for World Creole Festival 2023. But PopCon knows nothing about the booking. The chef said that she wants to know how shoplifter toddler Lackey stand in Parliament to condemn predial larceny in Dominica. But Tomatay Skerrit cannot condemn her typing at Jolly's Pharmacy.